case briefs, and so much more. LSData's got what you're looking for.
The Supreme Court of California, in a seminal decision, extended the definition of privacy invasion to include secret recording in workplaces, even if the environment doesn't promise absolute privacy. The case, Sanders vs. American Broadcasting Companies, unfolded in 1999, prompting a fresh examination of what constitutes a private space or conversation. The lawsuit was precipitated by an undercover operation in which ABC reporter Stacey Lesht secretly filmed her conversations with co-workers, including Mark Sanders, by concealing a camera under her hat. Working at Psychic Marketing Group, PMG at the time, Lesht's covert surveillance eventually led to Sanders taking legal action against both her and ABC for intrusion into private affairs. Despite an initial victory for Sanders at the jury level, the Court of Appeal overturned the verdict, basing its decision on the argument that Sanders could not anticipate complete privacy in a shared office where conversations could naturally be overheard. This ruling prompted Sanders' appeal to the Supreme Court. The apex court, however, contradicted the Court of Appeal's stance, asserting that employees have a reasonable expectation of some level of privacy within a private workplace. This expectation, the court stressed, persists even in the realistic scenario of conversations being overheard by others present in the same space. Furthermore, the Supreme Court critiqued the defendant's overly general instruction that solitude or seclusion is a prerequisite for a reasonable expectation of privacy in the workplace. The court instead offered its interpretation, centering on whether a plaintiff held a reasonable expectation of privacy, irrespective of the context's solitude or seclusion. While the Supreme Court refrained from commenting on other claims made by the defendants, it directed the case back to the Court of Appeal for additional proceedings, now fortified with clearer guidelines on assessing a plaintiff's reasonable expectation of privacy at work. Notably, these guidelines emphasize that determining privacy expectations should account for both the identity of the intruder and the method of intrusion in question.
Case briefs, and so much more. LSData's got what you're looking for. Visit lsd.law, elevate your mind. Leave the stress of class.